guys, hope everybody's doing well. Sorry I'm a little late with this video today. I am just checking in with my first cash stuffing for July. So I have $690 to cash stuff today. I actually should have done this yesterday, but I had to work and I didn't get home till late, and you know how it goes. Anyway, so we're gonna get right into this because I want to keep this video relatively short. So I hope everybody's doing really well. Yeah, so I brought my money home on Wednesday night, and my son decided he likes to count my money, and I let him do it, you know, with someone watching. So anyway, he was you know, counting my money, and he said, "Mom, your money's all sticky." And I looked, and sure enough, there was maple syrup all over our counter. So typical Canadian moment, my bunny was covered in maple syrup. So I had to wash everything. So anyway, so what we're gonna do first here is we're gonna count our money, and then we're gonna start by stuffing our savings envelopes. So, all right, so I pulled out $690 here. So I'm gonna go ahead and count it with you guys. So we have five. I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Five. Oh, look at that. It didn't get put back here properly. Let's just take a minute and make sure that we've got everything in order here. There we go. Now I had a 10. Where did my 10 go? There it is. I had one $10 bill. That's all I could get from the bank machine. So, all right, let's count our money here. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Just gonna put that there. Make sure I'm still in frame. You know how it goes. Okay. And then we have 10. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 210. 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. And 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. 20, 40, 60, 80, plus this is 90, and 50, 100 for $690. So there we go. That is the cash that I will be stuffing this week. Okay, make sure a little bit out, but it'll be okay. All right, so let's start with our cash envelope, or our savings envelopes here. So I'm gonna pull, we'll see what we got. So we got a 20. So let's see. I want to do at least 2 envelopes this week. Maybe 3. We'll see. I don't have quite as much to stuff here as I usually do, so we'll see. Okay, let's pull another one. And we have a 10. So I think I'm just gonna do 2 for this week, and we'll see, because I don't have any 10s left. So I'm gonna pull one. If it's a 5, I'm gonna do it. It is. So we've got $35 here this week for savings. I do want to try to do 3 envelopes a week just to get through these a little bit quicker. But on my weeks where I'm shorter, I will have some extra cash coming in this month. So hopefully we can, I'm hoping to do another video here with a bit of a side hustle later this, maybe even at the end of the weekend. So those are our savings envelopes. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this money yet, you guys. This might go towards our Disney trip. The other thing is I do need some new furniture for the basement, so I'm going to use it kind of for something to treat us, but we'll see. All right, let's take a peek at our envelopes here. So I have my weekly envelopes. We're gonna start with those. So these are my usual. So what I've decided to do with these is I'm just gonna roll these over every week. I was thinking I was gonna take them and add them to sinking funds. For now, I'm just gonna roll them over because Like once every couple months I like to do a big grocery shop, so I'll just add to my food and then I'll have that money for a bigger grocery shop. And same thing with spending, like sometimes I want to buy something a little bit bigger. So anyway, so food is going to get our usual 150. So we're going to do the 250s, 220s, and 25s. So that gives us 5, 10, 30, 50, 150. So to food, I did have $10 left, so I'll add that. So that gives us $160 for food for this week. I did pretty well with doing my meal planning and stuff. It really helps. So, all right, so Marcus is going to get 30 this week because I did give him a little bit of extra allowance last week. So he does still have a little bit of rollover in his envelope. He has $5 left, or $10 left. And so I'm going to give him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we're going to give Marcus 30, and I'm going to add this to his 10. And he has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, that's not right. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, $40 in his envelope now. So he's got 30 and he had 10. So that is right. All right, for my spending, I actually didn't spend a lot this week, you guys. I don't know why. I had $60 left. So I am going to add 120 to my envelope. So 20, 30, 40, 20, 30, 40. I can't count today. 20, 30, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80. There we go. 120. So we're going to add that to my envelope. And I'm just going to roll over the 60 that I had, and I'm just going to keep rolling this over. So that, I guess I'll count and see how much I have here for me. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 80. I feel like I'm dipping a little bit into my sinking funds a little bit too much when this should be covering like our basic needs for the week. So I'm going to really make an effort to be using this envelope rather than my my sinking funds. So those are stuffed for the week. Okay, we're first going to move into our sinking funds. Okay, so I have a few stories to tell you as I go along here. I have $100 that's kind of found its way out of an envelope, and I think this one, I'm gonna have to check and see where that goes. It must have fallen out. Okay, so we're gonna start here with pets. Pets has a little bit of a rollover. We have 20, 30, 5, 40 in pets. So we're gonna add another 40 to pets this week, giving the pets 5, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80. So this week I did use from my pets to buy some cat food. So I just used a little bit there. All right, so our next envelope is health. I didn't pull from this one. So we still have $50. So I'm just gonna add 10 to health. So we aren't really using this one right now because all my prescriptions are filled and I don't have any co-pays coming up. So 5, 10, 20, 40, 60 in health. Get those back in there. I did order a binder, so. All right, for clothes, I actually haven't used this sinking fund yet. I've just been adding to it. So we have 20, 40, 5, 50. We're gonna add a $20 bill to this one for 5, 10, 20, 5, 10, 30, 50, 70. Marcus and I are both gonna need new shoes in the next little while. So that's not this paycheck, next paycheck, we're gonna do that. So back to school is gonna get 15, which is the usual. I'm just gonna put $15 a week in there, or every 2 weeks in there, just so that I can build this up for his back to school supplies at the end of August. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, which is where we should be. Special occasions, I'm gonna give this envelope 10. So this gives us 20, 30, 40, 45, 50 in special occasions. Oh, am I right here? Yes, that's it. We had 40 and I've added 10, so that's right. I'm just checking my trackers as I go here. So our fun money, we did go out for supper one day. I do owe myself $27 for this one, but I'm gonna pay myself back hopefully after the weekend. We're having that garage sale. So fun has $50 and we're gonna add 20 to fun. So we have 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 70 in fun. It's done. I had to buy myself some filters for the pool. They are coming off Amazon. So to house, we are going to add, I'm gonna put 40 in house this week. And this is where this 100 goes. That's where I thought, because I was counting this one, and I think it might have slipped out. So just gonna add that. So for house, I have a $500 placeholder for the bank. Plus we have 20, 40, 60, 100 for a total of 660 for house. This here, I did have to pull out $500 from this that I had budgeted and saved for if we needed new eaves troughs. So I had saved the money and it was nice to be able to just pay the contractor cash and be done with it. So that is done. Car. Okay, so here is where I ran into trouble this week, you guys. So I put away an extra little bit for my car. I knew I was going to be taking these driving lessons, and what ended up happening was I thought the guy wanted to be paid weekly and he wanted to be paid all at once. So I did have to pull a little bit out of my long-term savings to cover the cost of these driving lessons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit more away in car so that I have money for gas for my lessons and also for the lessons themselves. I still have 3 lessons left, so it's going to be about 4 more weeks before I have to pay for more lessons. So for now, we are going to add 20, 40, 60. And I will be making this envelope a priority with my side hustle to get the money that we need for this. So as of right now, I had $20. I had 100 in here, and I pulled out $80 for the lessons and then $30 to put gas in the truck. So we have 20, 40, 60, $80 left. I will be needing gas again, and also, yeah, the lessons, I'll have to pay for a few more lessons before I go for my test. So anyway, there's our sinking funds. We're going to move on to our long-term saving goals. Let's put those in here. So for my long-term, I have my cell and I have travel. So my cell phone that I just about broke this morning, dropped it and the case fell off, is going to get 40. So this puts us to 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120 for my new cell that I desperately need. Oh, and there's a 5 in there too, so 125. That's the thing about these polymer notes, is they're like almost, they're not sticky. They're slippery. That's the only way I can describe them. Okay, so now we have our travel envelope. Travel has 500, 650, 70, 80, 590. So we're going to give travel 5, 10, 30. So we have 500, 650, 70, 90. Is that right? Let me try this again. 500, 650, 70, 90, 700, and 10, 20. So I have 720 in travel. All right, so those are our long-term sinking goals. Those in there. So for my rainy day, we are going to do 25 in rainy day. So I did have to pull out of this one a little bit for those driving lessons. So I have 500, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. So 585 in rainy day. And then we are going to put the other 45 towards debt. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put 25 in my debt snowball. So this gives me 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 25, 30. So I have 130 towards my debt snowball. I will be moving this over at the end of July towards, probably towards my line of credit. I'll be making a larger payment on that. I don't want to have this sit there too long. So what I'm actually going to do with this 20 is I am going to add this to my car envelope because I want to bulk this one up as much as I possibly can. So we're going to add that even though I wasn't planning on it. So that now gives me 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 in car again. So I've replaced the money that I used this past couple weeks. So I'm going to keep this up there because I do need a wheel alignment. My car's kind of wobbling a little bit and I'm going to have to get that done before I go for my driving test. So yeah, so I want to make sure that I have that envelope ready to go. So I'm going to put this back in my sinking funds. And we're going to put these away. And then I didn't add it, like I've been kind of using this envelope more for, like I have 600 in there and it's just kind of my placeholders for what I have in the bank that I'm not including in my savings goals. So that envelope isn't gonna get stuffed at this moment. So anyway, guys, there we go. We are done for this paycheck. Marcus and I are having a garage sale tomorrow, so I'm hoping to come back on Sunday night and do kind of a side hustle stuffing and focus on my sinking funds a little bit more. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey. I hope that you are learning a lot too. I'm learning so much from your videos and it's exciting to see these grow. Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys.